and God bless America. Now let's get ready for some Friday Night Football.
From Lions Stadium on the campus of Prestonwood Christian Academy. It's All Saints Football 2019. Tonight, the 3-1 Saints take on the 4-1 Lions here on the road after three straight at McNair Stadium. Chris Espinoza here with, as usual, with my partner Glenn Stretch Smith, and seen a little bit of everything so far in the Saints season to get started.
No doubt. I mean, they won a close game, probably lost a close game, but they've been in every game. And what you want to see is a team bounce back after, quite frankly, Chris, a tough loss last week. And you know what? Anytime you have to go on the road, come over, it's an hour, and any way you cut it, it's an hour and 15 minutes over here. It truly feels like it is a road game. You're a little bit probably of the road underdog right now, and that's kind of a role maybe Coach Beck and his team wants to embrace. They won the first half kickoff and said, you know what, we're going to defer to the second half here. So they're going to give them the football and see if they can come out and play some defense. Quite frankly, Chris, has that not been the strength of this football team the last 2 weeks?
The defense has been the strength, and the special teams. 2 weeks ago it was a defensive touchdown and a special teams touchdown that buoyed them to a win. Tonight they win the kick. As Glenn mentioned, they deferred to the second half and chose to kick. They're going to be kicking off to the south. It's a little bit of a northeast breeze tonight, so a little bit different, a little bit of autumn in the air, and Andrew Lynn's getting things started as we speak. Kick's going to be
confusion in their background. They're going to pick this ball up, and they're not going to get good field position to come out to start with.
No, good coverage on the play there by the Saints. They picked it up at the 5 and only able to get out to the 15, and that is where the offense will get started. And they've got some pretty good offensive skill position players, don't they, Glenn?
It looks like Jacob Switzer's going to come out and start at quarterback, and I believe that's Coach Switzer's grandson. So, you know what? This team's going to have some challenges right here. Now, we've seen Cayman Lane spare this quarterback the last few weeks. Let's see if they come out with that same game plan, Chris.
T. Love on the right side of the defense is going to be joined by Marquand Pope, Kelvin Brewer on the right side at cornerback. Cayman Lane at his left outside linebacker position. First down, they swing it out to the right, and being pursued on the far side of the field. Looks like about a 4-yard gain there on first down for the Lions.
Yeah, they just tried to get it out of his hand right there, let him look comfortable, get him a throw that's easy to make. That was easy to do to their little scat back.
Looked like Tony Lacey was out there to make the play for the Saints. Nice pursuit coming all the way over from the right side of the defense.
2 and 6 here.
Second down, they're going to try to draw play up the middle, and the Saints are there immediately. Nice play on the ball carrier, and it's going to be a third down coming up and a chance for the Saints to get off the field here quick.
And that, you know what, that looks like it's been every week that we've been here, Chris. I mean, I keep seeing Alex, tell me his last name. Alex Nelson, crying out loud, I don't have my cheaters on. He did a heck of a job inside.
Third down play coming up, and they tried to draw once again, this time over the right side, and Lacey has the ball carrier, but he's out fighting across.
And he fumbled that football. Did they steal the ball out?
Looks like the Saints have it. They do. They recover the football. Who's coming up out of the pile with it? It looks like Calvin Chumley had the football for the Saints, and that's going to be a first down and a big play here early on the road.
Yeah, they run the zone read outside, and when they do, it causes that defensive end to widen. Well, that gave Switzer an inside run. He was able to hit it up in there, but anytime, watch the zone. Watch this. It's a little late picture right there, but anytime you can run that zone read and widen him, then they were able to stand that quarterback up. Switzer run in there and strip that football. It's a big turnover right here for the Saints.
First down Saints, Jacob Matlock in the backfield. Epperson starting once again this week. Snap back, Maddox straight ahead over the left guard, and a nice little gain there on first down of about 5 yards. And, you know, we saw Epperson come into the game and have to start last week because of Hampton Faye's injury. What kind of adjustments do you think they'll make to kind of get the offensive fire up this week?
You saw they're in 2 backs right now. You know what? They're going to put a fullback in there and see if they can get somebody to lead it up in there for Maddox, and that's exactly what you saw him do on first down.
Second down play, Maddox once again. Straight ahead through the middle, and with the head of steam across to the 25-yard line, it's going to be third and short. And it looks like number 32 in the backfield, Marshall Koo for the Saints.
They're trying to get a little bit of a lead look up in there for him. And anytime you can do that, that allows Matlock kind of a two-way go if you can get your fullback up there on that linebacker.
1 yard to go here on third down. Saints on the road tonight. Two good football teams trying to get it on track.
A stack look to both sides.
They're going to try Maddox once again. He's got room out across the 20, and it's a first down run. So the Saints run heavy to get things started.
Quick pop to Jacob Matlock inside again. They got this stack look. Now the Saints are going to go quick, see if they can get him substituting here, and they may have. You got him with 12 on the field.
Maddox out across the 15, but it looks like we got a flag. It looked like one of the substitutes was either on the Saints line of scrimmage or hadn't had time to get off the field.
Well, he didn't have time. They got 12 of them on the field. And anytime you can do that where you don't substitute, Chris, you don't have to substitute, but if they substitute, you get them with 12 on the field, that's an easy penalty and a good job by the Saints to snap the football there. They're going to come back and march this penalty off.
Offsides is a call against the line, 5-yard penalty.
It's going to be a replay there of first down, but just 5 to go this time. Saints looks like they need to get to about the 10-yard line for a first. They're looking for more here early. Kramer in motion. Epperson looking to throw, straight back. Stands in the pocket, and he is nipped from behind and tripped up. And it looks like he was able to get back to the 20, so about a 4-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 9 up.
And anytime you got that shallow cross coming underneath right there, Epperson's got to see that and ditch that ball to him. Now the Saints are going to substitute. Go back to a true fullback in the game now.
Hillman split wide to the left. Bothwell in the slot along with Patterson on the right side. And we got movement up front.
The right guard moved.
Right guard movement. That's going to be a false start there for the Saints. So after a promising start to this drive, a couple quick penalties, and they're going to get behind the chains here with the 2nd and long.
And they're going to substitute back here, Chris. They're going to go back, take the fullback out of the game, get into what is their pass set. We apologize for this wind noise, but we are outside here, standing on the top row. Chris and I look like we're in the first week of deer season, trying to spot something at about 100 yards away.
Looking for movement. 2nd and 15 here for the Saints. Pistol formation. Epperson fakes the handoff, throws it out to the right. He's got Patterson. Patterson drags a defender close to first down yardage, and that was a nice little play on the slant there.
They were stacked in there, and anytime you can stack those receivers, you're able to run that slant right behind the big tight end Bothwell, and that's exactly what they did.
Saints with a nice pick up there.
Again, the stack out here, Chris. You see the stack formation, and right now it looks like Prestonwood's having issues aligning to it.
Epperson, handoff to Maddox. Maddox bulling ahead, trying to move the pile, and it looks like he's going to be to the 10-yard line, and they're signaling 4th down, but it looked like, man, half a yard
there. Yeah, you had
third and 1 and half a yard there. So they
got
an
unblocked defensive end, Chris, to the left. Now, anytime you got somebody unblocked, you better make sure that you're hitting it up in there. They didn't get much right there. Going to put them in a 4th, and looks like about a half yard. Going to stay with the fullback in the game here in the stack formation out here with Bothwell removed from the formation.
Snap back, Epperson, Maddox once again. This time he's got plenty of yardage for the first down. Surges ahead to the 9-yard line. It's a short game, but it's enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal here for the Saints. 7:19 to go here in the first quarter. I want to welcome all of our viewers on Texas24.net, joining Glenn and I week in and week out during this 2019 campaign for the Saints. Bearwire Video bringing you all the sights and sounds this week on the road in beautiful Plano, Texas. And you know, about 20 years ago, we might have been able to hunt deer in this field.
Yeah, hunt deer, dove, mules. That's it. And hunting lions, exactly. 1st and goal. 8.
Split formation. Epperson going to hand it to Koo. Koo coming around the right side. No, it's T-Love. T-Love bowls his way into the end zone, and the Saints get on the board first, and that's the first touchdown in a few quarters there for the Saints offense. That's a nice drive off the turnover.
Nice drive. Nice job getting the ball turned over and going and sticking it in the end zone. Now they're in split backs right there, running a little zone look, and T-Love's got those big legs and those big old calves. He's able to stick it in there. Watch him run this zone right here. Anytime you can get that sealed and run that zone, watch everybody zone step.
Look at that
And
hole.
he's wide. He runs that way. He feels good, feels that lane right up in there and sticks it in there for a touchdown. Nice design play. Good run by T-Love.
Lynn's kick is good. 7-0. 6:57 to go here in the first quarter. Saints on top early.